As we have studied about face value, place value and expanded form. Now we are going to learn about even numbers and odd numbers. Even numbers. Numbers which can be formed into pairs are called even numbers. All numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the ones place are even numbers. Now let us see some examples. The objects that are in twos form a pair. As we know, even numbers are the numbers which are in pairs. So, the objects that are in twos form a pair. Now look at these examples. Let us see the first picture, a pair of gloves. There are two gloves. So two gloves form one pair. A pair of glasses. There are two glasses which forms a pair of glasses. In the last picture, a pair of earrings. There are basically two earrings, but two earrings form one pair. So it means even numbers are the numbers which can be formed into pairs. We can form 4 pairs with 8 ice creams. Now in this example, let us count the ice creams first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. If we want to form the pairs over here, how many pairs are there? Now as we know, in one pair there are 2. So this is the first pair. This is the second pair. Then third pair with 2 ice creams. And the fourth pair. Thus, we can form 4 pairs with 8 ice creams. Thus, 8 is an even number. We know that all numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the ones place are even numbers. Now let us see some examples here. Number 12. As we know, there are two. This is a 2-digit number. And how many places are there? This is the ones place and this is the tens place. If we look carefully, in its ones place, which number is coming? 2 is coming. So we know it. All the numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the one place are even numbers. So 12 is a even number. Let's move to second example. 2, 0. That is 20. It is also a 2-digit number. In its ones place, which number is coming? 0. So it is a even number. Let's move to third example. 36. In its ones place, which number is there? There is number 6. So it is also an even number. Next example, number 74. In its ones place, 4 is there, so it is an even number. And the last example, 98. Again, in its ones place, 8 is there, and its tens place, 9 is there. So, as it has 8 in its ones place, it is an even number. So, children, we should remember that all numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the ones place are even numbers. Remember, start with an even number and skip count in twos to get the next even number. Now let's see here which numbers are given. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. If we want to know the even number here, as we know 4 is coming. So 4, as we know, it will be written as in ones place. So as we know, it is an even number. So if we do the skip counting from here, we will move to 6. Skip counting in 2s. So 6 is also an even number. And from 6 again we will do skip counting of 2s. Then it will come to 8. So it is also an even number. And after 8, which number will come? It will be 10. So all the numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on are called even numbers. Now let's move to odd numbers. Numbers which cannot be formed into pairs are called odd numbers. It means when we will do the pairing of numbers, as we know in pair there are two numbers. So when we will do the pairing, if the number is not forming the pair, that numbers are called odd numbers. Second, all numbers with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in the ones place are odd numbers. Now, it will be clear from this example. If we try to form pairs with 7 ice creams, children, can you form pairs with the 7 ice creams? Let's see. If we try to form pairs with 7 ice cream, we will get 3 pairs and 1 ice cream will be left. Let's do the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So if we will make the pairs, let's see how many pairs are made. So this is first 2 in first pair, then again next 2 in next pair, and then next 2 ice creams in next pair, and now we see 1 ice cream is left without a pair. So it means this number cannot form a pair. How many pairs are there made? Only 3 pairs are made and 1 ice cream is left. Thus 7 is an odd number. Remember, with an odd number and skip count in 2s to get the next odd number. It means, as we know, all the numbers which ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are odd numbers. So let's start the skip counting from 3 here. If we do the skip counting in 2s from 3, we will come to 5. So 5 is also an odd number. And after 5, again if we do the skip counting in 2s, which number will come? 7. So 7 is also odd number. And after 7, if we do the skip counting, which number will come? It will be 9. And so on. Like this, we can guess many more odd numbers. We know that all numbers with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in the ones place are odd numbers. I hope it is clear to you all that all the numbers with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in the ones place are odd numbers. So let us see some examples here. Example number 1, number 11. If we see the ones place, which number is there? It is 1. So as we know the rule, it is an odd number. Then we move to next number, that is 23. Again in ones place, number 3 is there. So it is also an odd number. Next number, it is 35. So again in the ones place, which number is there? It is 5. So it is also an odd number. Similarly, in the next example, number 77. Now in this, there are two numbers, 7 in ones place and 7 in tens place, but we have to only see the ones place. So it is 7, so it is the odd number. Let's move to next number. It is 99. Again, we will see only the ones place and it is number 9. So it is also a odd number. So children, keep in your mind numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are even numbers, and all the numbers which ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in the ones place are odd numbers. Now, let's do some practice. Circle the pairs. Now, there are some pictures here. Let's come to first picture, that is first image. What is this? These are socks. How many socks are there? There are 2 socks. But as we know, 2 forms 1 pair. So it is a pair. So what we'll do? We will circle it. Let's move to next image. There are 3 bats. So if we will do the pairing, is it possible to do the pairing here? No, because we know in 1 pair there are 2. We can only take 2 bats. 1 bat will be left. So it will not form a pair. Let's move to next image. It is a glue stick, but it is only 1. We cannot form a pair with this. So we cannot circle it. Let's move to next one. Now there are scissors. How many scissors are there? 2. Yes, we can form the pair here. So we will circle it. Next one. Now let's see how many glasses are there. There are again 2 glasses. We can form a pair. So we will circle it. Yes. Next one. Again we have shoes here. How many shoes are there? 2. So again it is forming a pair. So we will circle it. Yes. And now it's an ice cream. So it's only one ice cream. So we cannot form a pair here. So we have to leave it. And then we come to next image. It is the image of the burger. So how many burgers are there? 2 burgers. So we will circle it because it is also forming a pair. So I hope you have understood that whenever there are 2, then only it forms pair, and that only indicate the even number. Now let's do more practice. Write even or odd by pairing. Now again we have to make pairs. Okay. So let's see here. There are pair of shoes. How many shoes are there? Let's count it individually. Let's count how many shoes. 1, then 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So total there are 6 shoes. And you should remember that 6, all the numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are even number. So 6 is an even number. Now next let's see the next example. Let's count how many flowers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now if we just do the pairing, so 8, it can also form 4 pairs, and as it is 8 flowers, we know it, so it is an even number. Now let's count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 9. I don't think so we are able to form pairs here. If we will form the pairs, let's see how many pairs will be made. If we see carefully, 1 pair here, then second, third and 4. We will only be able to make 4 pairs and 1 apple will be left. So it is an odd number. Only 9 apples. Let's see the next picture. It is a picture of burgers. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Again, let's see how many pairs we can make. 1, 2 and 3. Only 3 pairs we can form and 1 burger will be left. So let's write the total number of burgers. It is 7. So 7 is an odd number. Now over here we have to write even or odd. Now we have to keep that rule in our mind which we have read, that is we will only look or focus at the ones place. Now this is a 3-digit number, 108. Let's see in the ones place. We have 8. So remember the rule. All the numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are called even numbers. So it is even. Let's move to next number. It is 83. Let's see only the ones place number. Which number is this? 3. Yes, we have to remember the rule. All the numbers which ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are odd numbers. So it is an odd number. Now the next one, again it is a 3-digit number, 134, but we will only focus in ones place. Which number is this? It is 4. So it is an even number. Next number, it is 60. Again we will see in the ones place. So which number is there? 0. So it is an even number. Again it is a 3-digit number, 112. We will look in the ones place. It is which number? 2. So it is an even number. And the last one, 35. We will look in the ones place. Which number is there? 5. So it is an odd number. Now with this we conclude this session, and I hope all of you have understood the difference between even and odd numbers and the rules. So please keep all the rules in your mind, and then you will not forget to distinguish between even and odd numbers. Children, we know it very well that hands are very important for us. We do many activities with our hands. So, to keep ourselves healthy and germ-free, we should always wash our hands with soap for 20 seconds. Hand washing is one of the best ways to protect yourself and your family from getting sick. Now let's learn this. Let us see what steps we have to take while washing our hands. Now there are 7 steps. Step number 1, whenever we go for hand washing, we should take soap in our hands. We should rub the palms together and form a rich lather with the help of water. We should rub our palms together. Step number 2, rub the back of both of your hands. Rub the back very properly, because as we know, germs are there in the inside part of our hands and as well as in the upper part of our hands. So we will rub the back of both hands. Then we will interface fingers and rub hands together. Like we will form interlock with our fingers, and with the soap we will also clean the inner part of our fingers. Step number 4, interlock fingers and rub the back of fingers of both hands. Now we have to also rub the back of fingers very nicely with the soap and water. Rub thumb in rotating manner, followed by the area between index finger and thumb for both hands. We have to clean each and every finger as well as the thumb to remove all the germs. Rub fingers on palm for both hands, that is the nails. As we know that lot of dirt is it goes inside our nails also, so we will also rub the fingertips. And the last step, rub both wrists in rotating manner, rinse and dry thoroughly. We should also clean our wrist with soap, and by this we will make ourselves very clean and healthy. Thank you very much, children. I hope you have enjoyed this session a lot. Stay home, stay safe.